everyone crazy, yo, take it all down, the road. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Jackson, just on the leg. You go, man, out of breath. You make give it a rest. I'm still one, I'm fucking up. Oh shit, watch the leg again. Rolling, walk, I'm using with that. Still trying to spit them. Like, yeah, I lost my shit, but I don't need some 10, excellent. Well, he's on, look at her wrong. They can't get one with the bin. And just they aiming for leg, excessive. Grab it, check it, feel it, press it, keep it. Clean it, park it, repeat it. I mean, my grind on the beat as well. For everyone, boys and girls, take it all down the road. Right, left, right, left, right, right. King around this social thing, right to the man rap and sing. Everyone's claiming they are the king. Shut down shows, don't be the bringing. Fuck over you, get back with F4P. What's nice to get the wood get my free, they are okay. Everyone panic, I look down and feel like we panic. One time I'm down with you. Can't say that in a minute. I didn't know that time you know that I spit it. I spoke with my purpose to spit it. To make it easy to sleep even panic. I'm public of the album. I mean, on the beat as well. For everyone, boys and girls, take it all down, don't know. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Let's turn to my door like, oh no, I don't know what the mango, can't say so you are, and me, fuck that man, you mark on that. Ain't no shit, just rock and tap. 15 years, get part of that. Never shake up for your heart, the wax. Take go, might really get dead. Old school like people are in quick. Fun man leaving, when I got work it. I'm baby, coming to this bitch. Keep me babies, come on mumsy skits. Tons of them, some fishy shit. I'm quick, man, to move and grip. Brush one touch, man, fishy. I mean, man, I mean on the beat as well. For everyone, boys and girls, take it all down, the road. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Slow on, connect this grip. Cause we red, get off man's grip. 6 foot 3, but I'm still 6. 8 foot 4, when the fuck up. Start this beef, man, clean it. Hold the script, man, clean it. I've seen my needs for attention. And the fuck up, kept with action. Man, make you chatting son. I love your mom, big wedding. Take some tips from daddy. I bet he's never playing. Over there, make this I come back fine. Once you check off your man and you get me, see that shine. Big acting, let's start the car done, you say no, that's high. I'm looking some wicked, fucking for a pussy. I mean on the beat as well. For everyone, boys and girls, take it all down, the road. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. I saw wrong, I saw hits, saw that pause, press a brick, overthrow, set out bricks, on some more, pick a miss, I score, fuck your bitch, like you mad, hit show, different need, different goal, I saw hits, I saw wrong, I saw hits, saw that pause, press a brick, overthrow, set out bricks, on some more, pick a miss, I score, fuck your bitch, like you mad, hit show, different need, different goal. I'm gonna live not live in a mansion. Niggas are mad, I'm counting back, but I send a family. Wait till my jewelers, I spit for me, on my wrist in the paddy. They said I'm out here, I get money, she think I'm handsome. That's on the bio with gang, and we had a fun night. Went straight to the Louis shop from there, we had club white. One of them days, only stay when we had to fight over names. Ask for dates, and all these bitches on some side of the days. When you see me in the club, I don't shine, I'm always doing my strategy. Before I jumped, I was in the sun of the bricks of Ami. When I had no packs, I had to trip to Cali. I ain't even bring no suitcase, I just go list the addicts. They type like me, we ain't got the same goods. They tryna buy your bitches, we ain't on the same boat. Niggas on the plug, if I'm shuffling expensive weed. Now with this, up and those expensive reeds. I saw bits, I saw gold, I saw hits, saw that pause. Press a brick, overthrow, set out bricks on some more. Pick a miss, I score, fuck your bitch. Like he mad, he show, different league, different goal. I saw hits, I saw gold, I saw hits, saw that pause. Press a brick, overthrow, set out bricks on some more. cause I'm a rapper, I'm wasting her time. She hates when I'm up in EXP, cause she knows what I do in the bag. I end up giving them dick, I step in the club and never say hi. Then end up busting my nut and book her a cab, I never said bye. Of course I got money, you can tell by the rip of my jeans, I'm at an award show. My niggas daydreaming about hitting the fiends, I ride out sober. You big homie, you pull up and I'm drinking and lean. On road, he was the baddest, went to jail, now he on his dean. My niggas, they tell me to chill, saying I spend too much on jackets. They think the pounds I buy them, I think I spend too much on mashes. I buy whips, but I'm into fashion, rather cool than a phantom. I got a couple hoes from Glasgow, they just wanna fuck on me and the mandem. I saw this, I saw raw, I saw this, saw that tours, press a brick, on the floor, set up bricks, saw some more. Hit on this, that I score, fuck your bitch, when I was why he mad, he ain't show, different lead, different goal. I saw this, I saw raw, I saw this, saw that tours, press a brick, on the floor, set up bricks, saw some more. Hit on this, that I score, fuck your bitch, when I was why he mad, he ain't show, different lead, different goal. She don't listen to UK rap, if it ain't Dave or Sen. She a 6, my friend is a 4, a 3-way gonna make that 10. Are you sure you wanna make that white? You know her since way back when. You get some girls in every good color and G63 at Mercedes. My selection of yellow we got right now, go broke and watch the whole lever. I can't give a home my job, but she'll go home and put it on Diva. I'm in the car with my girl, my guy Coon, I'm like, bro, on Diva. Yeah, what's the relationship I'm up with? One day they split, now we're going on Diva. 3-man jump at the 4-door vehicle, it's a miracle, we got played on TikTok. Don't step on our block and trespass, got a check in and I'm planned for an extra. Young G came to the Dragons den, you want a 9 bar and you need it in Presto. You were left with a pot inside, she ain't coming, the pot there's a key in the Esco. Alright, I come a long way from a Vespa. When I put foot on the...
See, girl, as the competition, but if you go against me, you the opposition. But if you wanna test to look like you can close the distance, I'ma give it A forever since you're so persistent. With you, I'm just practicing, cause I'm back to back, let's get back to winning. As a matter of fact, I'm not that forgiving, cause you did this to yourself, that's a bad decision. Ain't nobody in front of me, ain't nobody in front of me, ain't nobody in front of me, ain't nobody in front of me.
En Imagine tenemos una pregunta. ¿De qué color ves nuestro logo? ¿Verde o azul? Si lo ves verde es porque juntos ya hemos plantado más de 300.000 árboles. Si lo ves azul es porque hemos retirado más de 21 toneladas de plástico del mar. Y es que somos muy azules, y muy verdes, y muy azules, y también verdes, y azules, claro. Imagine, somos lo que hacemos.
Estoy muy orgulloso de ti, hijo. No sé qué podría hacer por ti. Yo sí sé qué puedes hacer por mí, papá.
Un regalito de inicio de curso a tu padre no le cuesta mucho, porque ahora por ser de mi Movistar puedes tener hasta 5 dispositivos. Juega como quieras, juega mejor.
Ay, papá, ¿cómo eres?
Good afternoon, welcome back to the Parc del Fòrum, welcome to Barcelona, and welcome to Extreme Barcelona 2023. It's a beautiful day out here on the Central Park, on the banks of the Mediterranean, and we have got some absolutely insane Parc finals coming up for you. First up, it's the men's Parc final. First stop on the World Skate Pro Tour. We are warming up on the course right now. My name's Todd Grady, and I'll be taking you through the action this afternoon as we see our top 10 out on the course, getting those legs warmed up. Welcome back to the Central Park. Bradley Gowdy, my partner in crime for all the scootering action here at Extreme Barcelona. How you feeling, Brad?
Check, check. Can you hear me this time?
Oh, he definitely can. You're coming loud and clear.
Whoop, whoop. Copy that, champ. Let's get this bread, Todd. I'm so excited. Parc men's always pops off. We're going to see some big tricks.
We're going to see some huge stunts from some huge names. The biggest of the big names out there tonight. Ex-champions, world champions, the whole lot. And some big brand new names as well coming through for their first Extreme Barcelona finals. Exciting times.
Oh, dude, couldn't be more stoked to be here one last time.
Yeah, pulling triple duty today on the. We had the women's street final and the women's Parc final. You need to go back and watch both of those finals if you haven't caught them this morning. They were outrageous, and now we got the main event for the men in the Parc this afternoon. 10 of the world's finest riders descending on Barcelona for this afternoon's insane final.
We see some of the riders just warming up out there on the course. Big, gigantic ramps, you could say. Jamie Hull there on screen with Jayden Sharrman to his left there, our left.
Yeah, big.
Both two riders that you really got to watch out for in this contest. Really, the whole pool of riders is, wow, see that in warm-up, 2 flips. We haven't even got started yet.
Well, he was the 22 world champion. He was second here last year. He wants to take one more step on the podium, but to do that, he'll have to defeat last year's champion and the reigning world champion, Jayden Clark. There beside him on the top of the ramp.
That's a tough challenge ahead of him. Jayden has, I think, 5 or 6 medals under his belt in his pro career. So, yeah, tough one, tough one.
Yeah, absolutely stacked field. Neither of them qualified first, though. There is our first place qualifier, also from the UK, Mr. Jayden Sharrman. Last year's 3rd place, silver at Worlds this year. Definitely on the rise, the young Brit.
Yeah, this guy's got overheads on both sides of the body. Whatever way he's going, he's going to go over the head. Might go upside down, might chuck a bar spin after a triple whip. You're going to see.
Yeah, he actually decamped, moved to near Corby so he could ride Adrenaline Alley Skate Park every single day, known as one of the best training facilities in the world right there. He works there, he rides there pretty much every day, and that work is really, really paying off with some big, big competition wins. Let's see if he can take it right to the top step and beat these older hands, we could say. They're still all real young, but they've been at it for a bit now, for a minute.
That's a power move from him, moving to the greatest skate park location in all of Britain, arguably.
Yeah, easily. Yeah, biggest skate park in Europe, I believe. Here's a young man as well who's spent some time on the scooter. He's still only 15 years old, I believe, but he seems like he's been here forever. But great to see him performing well and making it through to the final with stunts like that. Oh my days! Warm up, people. Warm up.
Man, it just goes to show what we're in for here. In the first moments of the warm-up, we're seeing 360 back heel, late downhill, just clean as ever from the 15-year-old Dyson.
Yeah, an absolute machine. Matty Pekarek, he is one of the 2 riders doing double duty last night, late in the street park, throwing down for street finals, up early this morning to warm up for Parc, doing both. Arguably one of the best all-round riders in the world right now, the young Pekarek. So
the chat is going off, just mind-blown already at those tricks.
Excellent. Glad to see it. Keep commentating, keep commenting, keep sharing this live stream. Let's get loads of people watching. Here's our format for today. 2 45-second runs. Best run counts. Can't get simpler than that. It's just show us what you got. You got 45 seconds to do it.
Show me what you got, indeed. Here's Morgan Jones, an Apex rider. He's got a really nice style. Wow, look at that, so clean.
Another young up-and-coming Brit managed to qualify in 3rd place with a hammer qualifying run. We had a really difficult qualifying here as well. I'm sure you've heard through the weekend that we had some rain, as we say hello to Jayden there. We had some rain on Friday, not just any rain, it was absolutely torrential, wrote off pretty much the whole day, which meant these men had to qualify with just 1 run yesterday. 1 run to put it all down. It was, it was a tough way to do it in the middle of the heat yesterday, but these are the 10 who could stick with it and get that 1 run down.
Yeah, it's brutal. Brutal to miss a day, but I'm glad to see the final show here.
Yeah, and these guys got some practicing on Thursday as well. So, yeah, they know the park. It's also the 2021 park, slightly upgraded, which is where, 2021 Worlds was held on here. Really, really tight Worlds. I believe Jordan took it by a sliver of a point.
The color scheme and the theming is just wicked, isn't it?
Oh,
I love that.
The whole site here looks sick this year. Loving the branding. Kids out here loving it. Everyone's starting to filter in. Hundreds, if not thousands, sat behind me. And you know, as soon as our MCs on the course start winding things up, they're going to get loud out there.
Get loud.
And as they get louder, even more of them come. It's like a flock start to roll in towards the park plaza as soon as stuff starts making noise here in Barcelona. All these local fans, they know their stuff as well. This is an action sports town. Everybody here has got a scooter, a skateboard, or a bike. They all know their stuff. They've all got a lot of respect for the other sports as well. Just big action sports fans in general. That's warm-up complete then. And the men will be making their way down to the middle of the park to be introduced by our MCs, Keithus and JD.
Just look at the size of that crowd. There is not enough seats.
Oh, they're gonna make more seats. They're gonna make more room. That'll be filled from top to bottom by the time these riders get underway, no doubt. This Barcelona crowd loves a men's scooter park final, and none of them want to miss it.
And we love it here at home, guys. Don't forget to give this a share. Clip something from the chat, leave a comment, do whatever you gotta do, smash the like button, and let everybody know that the action is here at the Urban World Series Pro Tour.
Absolutely. 3rd stop on that Urban World Series Tour this year. We started in Andalusia back in May. Then in June went to Madrid, where we held the World Championships for the scootering, and then cross here to the oldest and most storied events here in Barcelona. It's 15th anniversary. A decade and a half of action sports excellence going on down here. And these guys really know how to put on a show. Here come our men's finalists then, lining up to get introduced to this frothing Barcelona crowd in the heat, next to the Mediterranean, next to the best action sports city on the planet. This is the place to be right now.
Starting to get going. It's going to be interesting to see what Dyson brings to the table here. It's such a young age. We've seen that before, though, 14, 15-year-olds here in the finals in men's Pro Div. And they're just little firecrackers. You don't really know what to expect from them.
Absolutely, and he's young, but he's been in the game for so long. You remember, you've probably seen it putting out edits when he was, I think, 7, 8 years old, already doing backflips, already doing some crazy stunts, but he's gone to a whole nother level. He's grown a bit, he's put on some weight, he can throw that scooter around a bit more now, and yeah, really repping hard in the pro men's division. Our first rider then, Mr. Chris Farris. Incredible career under his belt. He has got a palmares that few others can replicate. He's won pretty much everything going. And American here repping, just squeaking into finals today. But that 1-run format he often needs that first run and then he comes back, he gets angry and he comes back and really lays it down in the second run. So this format will do him better.
Chris Ferris hangry for a win out there.
Absolutely. A man who knows the mind games of competition, and we've got our MCs ramping things up right now on the park.
I want you to make a lot of noise right now, Barcelona!
Came up's looking at the wrong man. Just a little to the left, buddy. A little to the left.
So we've got US represented in this final. We've got Czech Republic, we've got locals from Spain, and then a Danish rider, and then a domination of Brits. Half the field Brits in this final. But the American will be the first to be introduced. Mr. Chris Ferris.
All the way from USA.
Some big tricks up his sleeve. Front flip inward, the Ferris wheel, 360 whip front late bar.
Absolutely, tricks that only he is doing as well. Now this is a young man who is a newcomer to international competition, but put his stamp straight on it in Madrid. Revin Cachet from Temecula, California, hometown of Cota, inspired by those guys as a young rider, now on the top stage. One of our riders doing one of those riders doing double duty, Mr. Matej Pekarek from the Czech Republic.
We love this guy. He had that backlip whip buttercup. Pretty sure it was him. Fairly confident.
Yeah. Absolutely crazy maneuvers.
He's got Parc tricks coming out the sleeves for sure.
Oh yeah, ultimate all-round rider. Lotta Loveland.
From the United Kingdom.
Oh, there we go. Just introduced Alex Perez to his hometown crowd. They went wild. He's finding it a bit hard, a bit tough. Would be this big pressure on him, but and must just be an emotional place to be. Your hometown crowd, and you make the finals. Next up, Charlie Dyson, as we were talking about, the young man from Great Britain, and his compatriot Jamie Hull. Won Worlds last year in Argentina. Yeah. He's a pale man, just like myself. Got to stay on top of those
it's hot
SPFs.
out there. That's literally me every time.
Now, this young man from Denmark has had an incredible weekend. 2 finals, qualified 4th right here. Hjalte Hansen from Denmark. Crazy moves in both the street and park.
Yo, it was him that did the buttercup out of back flip. I remember now. That was just brutal from him.
That's it. Morgan Jones then into the top 3 qualifiers. All British riders.
World champion, always on the podium, always saying
Jayden Sharrman then. No rider has dominated Extreme Barcelona quite like JC. Jayden Sharrman from Sussex, just down the road from me in the UK, just outside Chichester. This multiple world champion is no stranger to the podium, but being out-qualified by his countryman, Jayden Sharrman. Can he hold on to that top spot?
Yeah, I'm sure he really wants it bad. We've seen him slotted into second a few too many times at this point. Would love to see him get a gold, although Jayden Sharrman is going to be a tough brick wall to face.
Absolutely. This park in particular just has Jayden written all over it. This is where he's dominated. A lot of these ramps are not quite, they change the layup quite a lot, but they are often the same ramps. Jayden really clearly enjoys them, has dominated here so much. So yeah, getting through Jayden is going to be a real tough maneuver here. He's been dominant here for the best part of a decade now. So, but up to the Americans first. Chris, then Revin, Matej, then Alex, Charlie, Jamie, Hjalte, Morgan, Jayden, and Jamie. Jayden. 2 45-second runs. Best run counts. Our judges today, spread across the world, from the UK, Danny Roberts from Spain, Paul Roman, Sophie Pushka from Finland, Giorgio Mangiarini from Italy, Thane McIntyre from Norway, and our head judge, Cameron Ward from the USA.
Yeah, big up to those guys, and big up to the production crew as well for throwing together this amazing showcase. We love to see it. The best platform to be showcased on: World Skate, Urban World Series, Extreme Barcelona, the 15th anniversary, 45 seconds on the clock. Chris Ferris
getting himself hyped up there with the climbing chalk on the helmet, looking like an orc from in the Lord of the Rings or something, just getting himself psyched. The man of the mind
Let's
games.
see how similar his line will be from his counterpart in the ladies division. There it is, the big transfer, 360 bar, bar, bar. Leg wrap turnaround into the box, fronty inward bri. 35 seconds now, turning around. Catch roll on the orange box. Oh, getting a little loose there on the hip. 24 left though.
No!
Oh no, dead sailor on the front bri. Looking like that hurt a bit.
Yeah, that definitely stung.
Getting hung up, going to flick that forward rotation and just probably getting caught on the toes. It happens.
Hopefully we'll see him back for a second run, but that did look like it stung.
It seems like he just hurt himself.
I want to see another angle of it. Maybe something happened to the ankle there.
So a solid start to his run.
Check out that front flip.
Oh, he got a real front seat on that. Luckily not to go over the bars. Into the cashy.
A bit on the break. Good execution on that. Just losing his way there on the hip.
Yep. And then had a straight air over the volcano as well. Not the Chris we're used to seeing. Hopefully he'll have a stretch jump back on for run number 2. The second American of our final then, Revin Cachet. I had to ask him for that pronunciation. That's straight from the horse's mouth. A real 2023 standout. Revin.
Whip bar, starting it off. Kickless, kickless, kickless. Nice can turn around. They've been taking notes. Oh. Pretty much rodeo flip with a bar spin. A couple of whips in there. 3 T-bog, not a much grab there. 540 flip, bar spin.
Outrageous.
Recuperating now. Front side over the head.
Transferring back into the jump box section.
For a second hit.
Yo!
Oh, same trick as Ferris. The front scooter bar. Kickless with one left. How's it going?
Boom!
2 flare.
Yes, he is psyched on that. Sent the crowd into a frenzy behind me. Psyched. So good to see.
Yeah, that was boosted.
That's how you get the crowd behind you for run number 2 as well. Can't wait to see these highlights. There's the drop in. I think he went 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. He did go.
He did indeed. The man is quick with it.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And you just
Backy Superman bar with some whips.
He gives himself so much air time that he has time to do that as well. He's rapid with the scooter, but yeah, gives himself that time. That one was higher than Chris's as well. Beautiful. Gets this on the buzzer. Hopefully was in time.
Tuck up, all wheels, no heels.
Yeah. And the big claim. He's ramped up on that.
First run, 2 out the gate. That's a good place to be at, 89.
Beautiful first score from Revin Cachet. Getting iced down. It is like 40 degrees down there. No wind on the course. And it's a
coming in sideways. Backy, bar tuck, no, wanted something else. Alley-oop. Oh, 3 inward bar spin going down there, unlucky. It's a risky trick tossing a bar in the end of that rotation. There's a lot going on there.
Not how he wanted to start, and I think he just wants to save himself. Maybe a couple extra tricks coming back in.
From Czech Republic. All right.
Little one for the crowd.
Can.
Yo.
Cashy bar. Good recovery.
Yeah, he's got a run in him. He's got a serious run in him right there. If he lays everything that he's done now down there, holds the speed, that's a up there run for sure.
Yeah, just needs to clutch it in that second run. Only taking one hand off there by the looks of things.
Yeah.
Just went a bit deep, flipped a little fast. Beautiful cash roll, the bar spin in there. Landing so straight, dialed in.
Flare whip bar, stomps it. Lands so high, carries so much speed. Just got that understanding of the transition.
Spanish ambassador. He's from Spain.
So the crowd is about to erupt for Alex Perez.
Doing it for the locals.
Absolutely, the sole Spanish competitor in this final. Great to see them represented. And Perez will be doing this for the hometown crowd.
Dropping in. Massive Stanley flip combo. Over the head, front side. Orange box, Superman. Wall ride there. No pushing, watch his footwork. Triple whip, transferring sideways.
Yo.
Double flare. Landing a little high. Might have tucked the coping a little bit, but he's still on his way. Fast plant fronty flail. Looking for the spine. Can still got time left. 15 transferring inward bry. Truck driver still made it over the knuckles somehow. 540 flare. Let this man cook. There's the flip drop. Oh, banging first run from Alex Perez.
Sending the locals wild. That was sick. Laying down a savage first run there, the young Spanish athlete. Outrageous.
Love a rider that does a frontside air with the overhead. Hopefully going to see that on the replays. Take a look at this though. Backy inward, kickless combo. There's the frontside overhead. Kicking a rewind in there as well. So much going on.
Yeah. A lot of tricks packed in there. Fast, carried speed. Love the transfer as well. The big gap he did, quarter to quarter. Super sick. This is a guy though who can compete. He's got some great results before and clearly loves riding in front of the Spanish crowd. Came 6th at Worlds in Madrid earlier this year. So definitely feeds off the energy. Hopefully they'll give him even more for second run. Slots into second place just behind Revan Cachet.
Nice 85. We see Dakota Shoots there in the bottom right. Shout out to the king.
Yeah. And with his kid from his hometown currently sitting in first place, he must be stoked. Now, this young man has a trick bag like few others. Charlie Dyson, 45 seconds on the clock, in he comes.
Orange box, 720. Tail whip bar, want to say bar again. Turning around, looking for the next one. 360 backy tail. Alley-oop, whip butter. Orange box, whip rewind, looking for the backside wall ride. Volcano now. Full whip double A. Flare down heel on the bank. 15 left, quad tail. Alley-oop double flare. The style on that, a flip drop as well.
That's time for Charlie. Wow. just a completely different group of tricks there. The spins as well. The spins both right way up and upside down. This guy spins like a top. Saw some insane best tricks from him back at the... saw some insane best tricks from him earlier in the summer. Looking forward to some clips from the Fernando Parc battle later on tonight. But there's the opener with bar in the 720.
Just one bar spin in there. Wow, 360 backy with the tail. Love the alley-oop trick too.
Yeah, super rad.
Great catch on this.
Yeah, so high.
Boom.
All right, check out that double back flip.
Alley-oop, double flare, no joke.
For the results right now.
Spent more time upside down than he did the right way up. Outrageous stuff.
Charlie, the only Dyson that doesn't suck. 83.41 on the scoreboard there. He's sitting in third place. We love to see it.
Yeah, solid first run. And I'm pretty sure he's got some additions to those combos for the second run. He'll be stoked with that as a first run. His countryman now, Jamie Hull. Qualified in 5th, which he's got a long way to step up from there. He can easily cruise up to
Double
the top.
flip, triple. Double flip, tug, no whip.
Wild.
He's way too good at double flips. Kickless, kick whip. Turning around now, using the wall. Full whip. Ooh, hanging up a tiny bit. Flail, landing nice and high. One push there though. Front side on the air whip, rewind, looking for the spine. Transferring. Over the head, front side. Was that Bry heel? Double flare. Ooh, landing a little high. Skittish. He's going to want to tidy some of those things up.
Yeah, some absolutely hammer tricks, but definitely some room to tidy that. But look, how do you start a run like that?
Wow. It's the front foot catch that does it for me too.
And just taking feet and hands off individually in the middle of a double flip just sounds like you've got no
that from him.
No respect for your own health. Personally. Oh,
that's facts.
Yeah, just a chunk of heels on the double, but still got it spun round. Judges will count that as a land, but just recognise that it wasn't quite as clean as it could be. Waiting on his score now, the young Brit.
Probably looking at 4th.
Oh,
he's up to 2, 87.
Still a super solid run, so a clean version of that run is going to be through the roof.
Yeah, mid-90s is going to be good.
You got to
nice and confident.
He's doing tricks that no one else is doing. He's doing those real high danger tricks as well. It is, and the judges are rewarding that. Hjalte Hansen now then represented hard in the street final last night. Was up late with that, then had to bounce back this morning to get ready for this Parc final, doing double duty, representing Denmark and representing them with style. 45 seconds on the clock for him.
Yeah, this is his element. 45 seconds of survival. Here he comes. Massive transfer combo over the head with a bar spin. Turning around here, looking for the box. Stanley, triple tail. Using that wall in style, getting creative with it. We love the original tricks. Backside wall ride. Forward fang, saw a couple of those off the rail in the street. Back flare, 15 left. Over the head front scoot. You don't see too many of those. Transferring, inward kick whip. Looking good. Over the head, butter. Triple heel. Great run, great run.
That's sick. Just some real fun, interesting things that no one else is doing. I love how he just uses that couple of steps to take himself all the way to the top of that roll-in bank, just to give himself more speed whilst looking kind of steezy. It's a real way to just get another bite of that big box jump. Super clean, snapped everything to his feet.
Yeah, you're essentially trying to get rewarded by the judges, so you need them to pay attention. Riders doing those slight little adjustments like this one are going to get the attention of the judges.
Absolutely.
Extreme Barcelona, 3 heel whips.
Triple heel to finish up. Big claim.
Love that.
Yeah.
The opposite whips.
All right, we're waiting for the results
And he's stoked. Looks down to his homies. Gives them a bit of a scream.
Real quick.
Qualified through in
Great
fourth.
moment.
Yeah.
What are we looking at?
So Hjalte Hansen looks to the scoreboard for his first of 2 scores. Best run will count. 3 riders left to drop in the first runs right here. 3 Brits, Morgan Jones, the young pretender, Jordan Clark, the old-time multiple champion, and Jayden Sharrman chomping at his heels. Hansen goes 5th with an 82.08, a big score for the Dane, but not enough to push him past 5th. This is an incredibly tight final we're seeing here, Brad.
Yeah, the level of riding is just ridiculous. Morgan Jones up next. Some big tricks coming from him.
Morgan Jones, they're not long on the international scene, but already putting his mark down. Doing it for Team GB. Morgan Jones. The hair flying in the breeze. And he's about to take off this huge first jump box.
Stanley triple. It's crazy that we're seeing multiple riders doing the same trick like that.
Oh, that would have been
insane.
That would have been winning best tricks like 3 years ago. Outrageous that they're now being thrown in the run.
Another flip combo there.
Backflip double
Transferring front right. Over the volcano now with 20 left. Backside wall ride. 3 Baba. 15 with the flail. 3 bar spin. Bit of repetition. Boom, double flare, sticking it on the back of the spine. Solid tricks in there.
Yeah, those box tricks, legit, and really like how he's using that channel gap transfer. That is no joke at all. That is a big gap. Floated over it with the bright flip. Let's look again at those highlights.
With his first run appearing on screen again with that
Stanley
Trick
triple.
like that is so nuts.
Yeah.
Flipping without the scooter and then making it do 3 rotations. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Stanley flip.
Over the flail. Whoop. Coming around, landing so nice and straight.
There's the dub on the buzzer. He's stoked
and 2.
During contest, one of the craziest tricks we've seen so far in scootering.
It's going to be hard to take Cachet or Hull out of their positions.
Absolutely. It's going to be hard for anybody to get past those. But Morgan Jones with a solid first run, qualified 3rd. Not hopping up to those heights as yet, but I think he's got more for the second run. Solid run for the young man from Great Britain. Now this guy has been here before. No one has won more Barcelona titles than Jordan Clark from Chichester in the UK on the south coast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
He is wearing those medals as we speak on that helmet.
Absolutely. Custom spray painted job, I think, by Fat Creations. Absolutely incredible looking lid.
45 seconds of sheer amazement is incoming. Smash like.
Yeah, world champion 22 champ here. He's been here before. He knows what to do. And in he comes.
Here we go. 45. Fast plant double front flip out the gate. Over the head and upside down. Stanley flare double inward. There's a frontside wall ride, downside whip. Back scooter, deck grab. One push there. Flail. With invert, getting steezy with it. Triple or quad. Downside whips, tucking, transferring. Over the head, front side. Might have been an extra whip on there. 3 downhill bar spin, 10 to go. Bar leg wrap. Last hit now, cash roll. End of 540 flare bar spin.
That is the Jayden Clark run right there, isn't it? That is absolute classic.
Literally.
Absolute classic. And
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. He's been doing this and he's been winning, and it's just no one can keep up. Sorry, team.
Yeah, he was just so far ahead of the game when he first started doing that double front E, and nobody else is doing it. But you still
can't argue with these stunts.
No. And he does still add extra little bits, extra little tweaks, and things that just separate him. There is no blank wall there. There are the pushes, but there's no blank hits. He's doing a trick everywhere. He's doing them right to the buzzer. It's the quad downhill. 540 flare bar, as clean as could possibly be done right there. And just says hello.
He said, "How's that, son?
How's that, Barcelona?" He knows he's big here as well.
90.83 at number 1, blowing a kiss to the people. Mr. JC Jayden Clark takes first place.
There's a reason he's been dominant for so long. But this young man has been chomping at his heels for the last few years. Burst onto the scene with a best trick win at Feast a few years back. Now ever present on the podium at the biggest comps in the world. From the UK, 3rd last year, silver at Worlds. It's Jayden Sharrman.
Becky drop in, just setting the precedent. He said, "All right, guys, watch me now."
Oh!
Hey, butter! There's that best trick you were talking about. Now he's just doing it. Rewinding. Extra whips here. Wall right there. Volcano with the truck driver. 20 left. He's only halfway through. Flail. No fast plant. Triple heel.
Yo!
Big flare. Triple whip bar spin. Flare kickless. We like the look of that one. Fronty.
Oh my days. The crowd just erupted behind me. Going back to back with 2 runs like that, that is outrageous. Let's look back at these. Oh, how to start a run. Still clears the box with so much ease, carries so much speed after the backflip drop in. And the diversity of tricks here are great. Love that no fast plant. It's a beautiful front flare. Look at him, just eyes locked on the landing all the way around.
Oh, we love that. Triple whip to bar inside the flare, man. Crazy stuff.
Wow.
Crazy. We'll be taking a sigh of relief after that first run out the gate.
Goes number 1. 93.75, puts daylight between him and the reigning champion. Sharrman just mixed things up. Indy Clayson in the crowd
has lost his mind.
Mind blown right there. Oh my days. It just got even hotter in here. Look at those first run scores. Jayden Sharrman leads by 3 points from reigning champion Jayden Clark. Revin Cachet, the young upstart from the US, sitting in third with 89.05. Jamie Hull, 2022 world champion, in 87.64. It was already scorching in Barcelona, but just got even hotter. And here's another man who could put his name in the ring to go right up onto those podium spots with just one 45-second run as well. Chris Farris from California in the USA is ready to drop for his second 45-second run.
Feeling the pressure now. He's probably got a sore foot still.
Yeah, took the bail in the first run, but he's back up and in. He's a warrior. Yes, Chris, still a smile on his face. He's ready to drop. Off he goes.
Hello. Looking for the transfer. Here he comes. 45 on. Triple bar in the 360. Leg grab. Almost getting hung up by the looks of it. In front of Inwood. Crashing.
Not Chris's day. He sends the love to the crowd, but sure he's happy to be here in the final in front of this baying crowd. They love Chris. And yeah, he's definitely still hurting from that first crash as well. Unfortunate for Chris. Great to see him here, still putting it down, even against an injury. You're right, he's definitely been talking to his training mate, Claire Parks, who won the women's this morning, earlier this afternoon. Similar run.
Using that same gap, they've definitely been talking about it.
I love that gap though, it's a really fun gap.
Inspiring.
Yep. Hey, what a teammates for.
18 there, nothing doing for Chris. Unlucky there.
So
showing the love to the bro Sharrman.
Yeah. So he's currently sat in third place after the first runs. He's going to have to sit and wait for the rest of this competition to go down after this run. All he can do is throw down for the next 45 seconds. Young Revin Cachet from Temecula, California. Watched a lot of these riders, inspired him to pick up the scooter. Now he's just 17 years old here in his Extreme Barcelona final for the first time. In he comes.
Yeah, the next generation is definitely on their way up. 45 on, quad kickless. Can't believe people are doing this in comp runs.
So cruisy.
Whoa! Bob right back, get out of town.
How high was that, my boy?
That was so big.
No!
No! Revin getting so unlucky there, hanging up on the knuckle on his way back over the orange box up to the huge 540 player bar. Let's see a banger, let's see a banger.
Oh, love this kid already.
Hello.
No, can't quite get it, but it's so good for him to get up there and throw something for the crowd. Revin Cachet just made himself a bunch of new fans right there. Let's look at what he did, Lance. 1, 2, 3, 4, catch.
Oh my goodness.
That's so rad. He does it so effortlessly whilst he's upside down, and that is wild.
That was just Jedi things. So quick. That scooter must weigh nothing.
Bruce Lee with the nunchuck style. Such a shame going down on
spin.
Easiest little thing. You're already.
Always the simple stuff.
It's when your mind's in the next trick and you haven't actually landed the little thing you're doing. Yeah. Won't step up, obviously, on that 89.05, but still sat in bronze medal position currently. A long, hot wait for him. 8 riders left to drop, and he's going to sit there in that bubble hotspot, hoping that he can hold on to that podium. The First rider who's going to try and knock him out.
His pearls, hoping.
Yeah, the first rider who could knock him off it is Matej Pekarek from Czechia. In he comes.
And sideways again, there's the T-bog drop. Backy, tuck no tail whip. No, losing it there on the alley-oop back scoop deck grab. Gutting stuff, get back at it, get back at it.
Go on, Matej, go get it for the crowd. What's he see a banger? What's he got for us?
He's still here with us. Oh my God!
Yo, big super, switching the hands.
Big extension on that as well. Beautiful.
On the wide volcano, alley-oop, flare bar, going down again.
Absolutely
love that for the crowd.
Love the alley-oop tricks. He had those. If you can get any clips of him on the Feast spine ramp, absolutely unreal. The kid can shred a W ramp. Yeah, real crazy. Still a young guy as well. Lots of promise for him. He'll be back again to possibly, to multiple Barcelona finals. You know it.
Yeah, you can tell he's pretty gutted there. Yeah, just looking for a better performance from himself. But like we've been saying throughout the broadcasts, just getting through these comps and getting through to the final is something else. Doing both categories as well. Fair play, mate. Fair play.
Oh, making two finals means he's beaten like 90 riders already. There's like 50 guys lined up for Parc, 40 lined up for Street. You had to be on your game to make it to finals. So unfortunate for him today, not his run, but still 9th place at Extreme Barcelona is a good day out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Next rider.
Listen for the crowd to go crazy as they introduce Spain's very own Alex Perez. Wild they go in the aisles right here as the 6th at World Championships is ready to drop. The young Spaniard. The mind games with this. The pressure cooker scenario. He put down a hell of a first run. What's he got in the second?
Massive flip combo to open it up. Front side over the head, kicking the rewind. Superman there, looking for the wall right now. Backside. Volcano sideways. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. 1, 2. Halfway through now. Looking for the flail, a little wobbly. Transfer there, inward bride, 10 left, 3 bar. Same run as before. 540 flare. And the flip whip drop. No, looping out on it.
Big props for stepping it up. An incredible experience.
Heavy on that one.
He did. The crowd giving him some love. Local shredder putting it on the line. Going nuts out there for his locals. Oh, reeling in that late
in with kickless.
Yeah.
It's a sunshine kick whip, the Dante Hutchinson special. Missed that guy. Want to see more of that guy.
Oh, he's still shredding around near where I am out there filming video parts. Dude still rips.
Bro, don't we know it? Big 540 flare there. All wheels, no heels.
Alex then unable to step up his already very tidy 85.78 and a second big score there for the young Spanish rider. Talking to young riders, we've got a British one now, Mr. Charlie Chazza Dyson. Shout out to the Dysons. We're definitely tuning in and watching. All his biggest fans.
Once featured on Britain's Got Talent.
Oh, absolutely. Got a absolute celebrity on our hands right here.
Yeah, that video has a lot of views.
Yeah.
25 million views.
In he comes then. 45 seconds on the clock. Yo!
Yes, King. 720 whip bar spin. Looking for the second box now. Becky 3, whip rewind!
Oh my days.
Ain't no way a 15-year-old just did 3 Becky whip rewind.
Insanity from Dyson.
40 flare now, 15 left roughly. Tuckno on Volcano. 1, 2, stick in it.
Final seconds now.
Around 5 left. Wow, Charlie Dyson putting these old dogs to shame.
Making moves, the young man right here. Making serious moves. In he comes then. There's the 7 whip bar.
Tricks are just crazy. 720 anything is just, bro, get out of town. Probably the only rider that's doing 720. Oh my goodness! Stop it!
So late. This looks terrifying.
Like that is the freaking coolest trick I done ever saw.
Alley-oop dub. Wow.
Anything can happen now.
Charlie.
Anything can happen.
Let me know in the chat. Let me know, okay? Have you ever seen 360 backy whip rewind like that ever on a box?
87.41. That's a big score for the young man. Making this final was huge, and putting down a hell of a run like that at such a young age. So impressive. He's got a much older head on those shoulders to handle the pressure of this insane scenario. The biggest comps on the planet, a baying crowd. He lays down the run when it matters. He hands over to his friend and countryman.
Everyone, they've all been doing so well.
Yeah. Everyone deserves to be here. Now here's a man who could definitely step it up. Jamie Hull from Great Britain. In he comes.
What do we got inside the double flip this time? Same again, tuck no to tail. Downside whip. Orange box now, finger whip, rewinding, kicklessing. Full whip double eight on the wide side, front flail. Back scoot. With the tail whip in there. Whip rewind front side. Transferring, adding an extra whip there. Right heel. 10 left now. Fronty triple. 1, 2. Sticking it. Much cleaner than the first.
No!
Oh, no! That's going to cost him with time to spare.
Oh, feel for him. That run was so much tidier. Couple of bits in there I absolutely loved. That's obviously just wild.
That's a stunt.
Yeah. Love how
there's tricks and then there's stunts.
Yeah. True. You don't know what the difference is, but you just know it when you see it. There's the dub. Love this his front flare. He like pings himself so high on that bank to gain a load more speed. A really clever way of doing a crazy trick and using it to just gain that extra potential energy, but that just didn't come back round to him right there. I guess when you're at the end of 45 seconds in this heat, you're just absolutely blowing. He can't better that first run. His 87.64 will leave him in 4th place for now.
Yeah, it's unlucky that he ended up on the back of that box landing. If he was at a normal quarter, it might have come round for him.
Danish champ then threw it down in street finals yesterday. This kid's even the author of his own book, but he does best here in the park. This is his natural habitat, I believe. Getting ready for his second
shout out to the web
run.
crowd as well. 575 live viewers right now tuning into the action here.
In he comes, Hjalte Hansen from Denmark.
Oh, another, oh my goodness, a big slam there.
How?
The 4-piece combo on the box transfer. What is this guy made of?
How did he get away with that. That looked like a horrible bail. You just bounce straight back up. Oh, is that double Dono? Insane.
It was Dono to inward, perhaps twice over the head on the box, transferring there. Backside wall ride. I love how he's back at it. How is he shaking that off?
Just take the heaviest slam on your first hit and bounce back up and throw a hammer run in the final 30 seconds. Outrageous. Boom!
540 flare as well. That did not phase him.
Kid's a machine.
Yeah, let's see that slam one more time. That was heavy, and I can't believe bro just got up like that.
Yeah. But then this is a guy who has qualified for both street and park.
Dono to inward, so nice and straight.
Yeah, he's qualified for both. He's rode however many runs it took him to get there and practice all weekend. My vote is he's a robot.
He's just lost all motor function.
Yeah, he's a Terminator.
All feeling in his nerves.
He's a Terminator, for sure. He's T2000. Doing it for the crowd out there, taking that big slam, bouncing back up. Oh, he has hurt himself a little bit. Tiniest little graze. Bounces back up, still scores a 72.25. Outrageous from the Dane. Love that he's out there doing it for the crowd. 3 riders left in this incredible final there. Things heating up beyond boiling point right now as Morgan Jones gets ready to drop. The young Brit, up and coming, made his way into 3rd place in qualification. Let's see what he's got in his final 45 seconds.
Into the box. Becky Stanley, triple or 4 even. Whip butter, might have been late as well. Nice tidy front flip there. 35 left. Turning around. No footwork on the floor so far. Oh, jinxed him. There's one toe tap. And another. 20 left still. He knows it's over for him in terms of taking another placing back. Nice flail there. 3 or 4 on the volcano. And a flare tail. Just sort of unwinding there at the end.
Unlucky from Morgan. I think all the elements are there for an insane run. But he's young, he's up and coming, and next time he'll learn from this, and he's already, like we've said before, done incredibly to get to this final. He's beaten a lot of top riders, a lot of talent, and this is a huge stage on which to perform.
Yeah, all of those tricks, other than the ones that he didn't get, were so tidy.
Using the park differently. No one else in this final is using that channel gap. Hitting a few things different, putting the old Morgan spin on it. That one won't beat his first 80.8. He'll finish in 8th place. And now it is the top 2 who are currently the top 2. Whoa. Just got chills, Brad, just got chills.
It's coming down to the wire here. It's now or never to make a difference.
Jordan Clark
JC got for us.
He laid down a killer first run, but he does have a few more little sprinkles he can add on top.
There's the double fronty. Flare double. No flare Stanley. Double inward. Frontside wall ride. Tail whip. Over the volcano. Back scooter. Tail whip. Fast pump flail. Tail whip this time.
Oh!
Down,
No! It's happened. He knew he had to push it. He knew he had to push it. He was in 2nd. He had to throw down again. There will not be another Extreme Barcelona medal, gold medal added to that helmet today, because the winningest rider of all Extreme Barcelona is not going to take it. An insane start to his run, but goes down on the volcano. There's the double inward. Stomped with steez. Love this big wall ride whip.
those slip-ups on what, you know, are arguably the easiest trick in the run, 3-heel bar, as opposed to double front flips, etc., etc. Wild moment.
But
it happens.
You've got to have those. You've got to have those tricks in between. You've got to show your technicality, and you've got to link the line together, and you've got to have your head in the game. All right, a victory lap for Jayden Sharrman, your new Extreme Barcelona champion from the UK. An insane first run, but he'll want to put on a show right here. Talk us through it, Brad.
Yeah, we said it during the opening. We'd love to see him take a win today, and he has done so. Wow! Over the head on the heel side after the flip drop in to kick things off. 35 left still. Oi, oi, oi! There's the Stanley flip, buttercup. 30 left now. Trick after trick. Just amazing. Blowing the minds of the whole entire crowd. And everyone watching at home. 20 left still. 3-whip bar. Nice and tidy. There's the flail. No fast plant. Kickless, kickless. 12 left. Nice flare combination. 10 to go. Flare kicky. Transferring quarter to bank as well. Whipping to save it. Double flare.
Yo, what a punctuation on a dominant win for Jayden Sharrman from the UK. Absolutely outrageous stuff. We asked for a victory lap, and geez, if that wasn't one.
Look at the height.
Oh, that late kickless, just like reeling it in from nowhere. Cruising over into the transfer and finishing it off with the dub and taking the dub. He's psyched. The crowd went crazy for that. Numero uno for Jayden Sharrman. 93.75 for that first run. Couldn't quite top it with the second. I reckon that double was after the buzzer this time out.
Yeah, there was also no flare triple whip bar in there either. He took it a little bit simpler on there, but obviously no need to push the envelope on that run. But gotta point out, both runs in the 90s, really showing his consistency here and the level of performance that he can give.
Absolutely, those training hours really pay off. This is a man who really takes his time, spends his time in the skate park, and his professionalism is through the roof. If he's not riding for himself, he's teaching kids. There's that crazy. Is that whip butter after the Stanley? That is, yeah,
it looks like it.
Absolutely wild. How he brings it round so fast. One on the Megamo. All right, we can talk to our new Extreme Barcelona champion now as we head down to see Tony Alvarez, our sports director on the course, who has got Jayden with him right about now.
Okay, what a final, what a men's scooter park final, as always, crazy. And I'm here with a new winner from the UK, Mr. Jayden Sharrman, man. Congratulations for such an epic final, man, such a good performance. Your run, epic, and also the last one, even you win. What a show, man. How do you feel, man?
I mean, right now I'm just out of breath, but words can't describe how this feels, you know, especially when you work so hard. You sacrifice your whole life for this, so for you to come out on top, for you to beat the best riders in the world, it's like, I don't know, I can't describe it, man. But I want you all to know, if you're watching at home, that if you work hard, if you sacrifice, and you chase your dreams, man, you can achieve it. I'm telling you, you can achieve it as well.
Dude, many thanks. Enjoy today. Enjoy this win, deserved win. I'm so proud of you, man. Okay. Okay, Todd, that's all for this final. Up to you now. Bye.
Oh man, haven't we had the most incredible bunch of winners this weekend, Brad? Everybody just like, yeah, just giving me chills, just being all-round good guys and girls, and just being excellent ambassadors for our sport.
Straight up. And being brought the little interview pieces here and there. Big up to the producers, giving us such a good show right here. Giving us a taste.
And an insight to these incredible athletes. There we have it, your Scootering Parc men final at Extreme Barcelona, part of the World Skate Pro Tour. Jayden Sharrman taking the win with a decent margin over JC, Jayden Clot, last year's champion. And the young upstart from the US, Revin Cachet, holding on to that bronze spot through the whole of the second runs with a huge 89.05. He'll be stoked on that. So time to give out those prizes.
Just painted all over that leaderboard.
Yeah. Top 5 of the 10 finalists repping the old Union Jack right there. Big moves in the UK scootering scene. It's always been a hub of incredible park riding. Now incredible on the street front as well. And yeah, these guys just push each other. They really do. There's your third place rider, though, from another home of scooter riding, Temecula, California, Revin Cachet. A big, big third place for him. He'll be going home with a nice chunk of cash, some goodies, a bronze medal, and loads of points in the brand new World Skate Pro Tour. He's stoked.
Some bragging rights, a little bit of clout on the side. We like it, we like it.
Absolutely. Make sure if you don't follow these guys online, get over and follow them. Make sure that I'm a new fan of Revin's. I'm sure you are too. Make sure he knows that. Jayden Clot, ever present at Extreme Barcelona. An excellent champion. Today, just the silver medal for him, but he's already got plenty of golds in his trophy cabinet. He'll still be stoked with that silver medal, his big old check, and his start on the Pro Tour.
Y ahora sí que sí, ¿no? Now is the good one, now is the goal. El oro, el oro, el oro.
But nobody can take it away from today's winner, a clear champion of Extreme Barcelona 2023. None other than Mr. Jayden Sharrman.
So happy to see him taking a win.
Yeah, love from the rest of the podium as well. Grabs his...
I think it's been a long time coming for Mr. Sharrman. Him, you know, taking this dub over Jayden is sort of a, you know, it's an insinuation that next gen is sort of ready to take those reins from the older guys, but I'm sure there's going to be plenty of back and forth in the years to come. Jayden is not done yet.
No, absolutely not. That man's got some staying power. He's still young himself because he appeared on the scene so young. He's still got lots of years of trying to defeat this incredible upstart young generation. Jayden Sharrman's been the bridesmaid a few times over the last couple of years, but not today. He is your Extreme Barcelona champion. $93.75 takes the win for Jayden, ahead of 90.83 for Jayden Clot and 89.05 for Revin Cachet. Oh my days, Brad. Can it get any better? We've had such a weekend of it. Hasn't it been crazy?
Yeah, it's been fantastic, Todd. Thanks so much for having me here once again. Yeah. Just can't believe it. Some tricks we've seen this weekend have just blown my mind. That one from Dyson earlier. Wow.
No problem at all, Brad. Anytime. Don't forget to join us at 6 p.m. for the BMX Freestyle Park final for the men.
Ok, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, probando, ok. Ok, clean the course, limpiamos el parque, por favor. Ok, 1, 2, 1, 2, probando. Bueno, ya estamos aquí, ya estemos aquí. We are back. Vamos a ir con los chicos de BMX. Gran final, Editemen C1 de la UCI. Empiezan los 30 minutos de práctica. 12 finalistas. Empezamos ayer con 38 riders internacionales y nacionales para este C1. Pasamos a la semifinal de esta mañana, 24, only 24.
En Imagine tenemos una pregunta. ¿De qué color ves nuestro logo? ¿Verde o azul? Si lo ves verde es porque juntos ya hemos plantado más de 300.000 árboles. Si lo ves azul es porque hemos retirado más de 21 toneladas de plástico del mar. Y es que somos muy azules, y muy verdes, y muy azules, y también verdes, y azules, claro. Imagine, somos lo que hacemos.
Estoy muy orgulloso de ti, hijo. No sé qué podría hacer por ti. Yo sí sé qué puedes hacer por mi papá.
Un regalito de inicio de curso a tu padre no le cuesta mucho, porque ahora por ser de mi Movistar puedes tener hasta 5 dispositivos. Juega como quieras, juega mejor.
Ay, papá, ¿cómo eres?
Bienvenidos a estas